This is not a movie. This is not a simulation. A few hours ago, a meteorite, no bigger than a car, struck and completely obliterated the YouTube headquarters and its primary data centers in California. The platform is down. Every video, every channel, every comment, every single piece of data ... gone. Most people's first reaction might be a shrug. So what? I'll just watch TikTok. But what they don't realize is that the chaos is just beginning. What really happens to our world when the second most visited website on the planet, a pillar of the modern internet, simply vanishes in an instant? The answer will shock you. Part 2. The first 24 hours, the internet breaks. The first thing we need to understand is that YouTube isn't just a website you visit. It's woven into the very fabric of the internet itself. Think about it. How many times a day do you see an embedded YouTube video on a news site, a blog, or a forum? Billions, maybe trillions of these links exist across the web. In the first hour after the impact, all of them die. They become broken links, empty frames, 404 errors. The internet, visually and functionally, starts to break apart. Websites that rely on YouTube's API for features suddenly stop working. The digital world is riddled with black holes where videos used to be. But that's just the surface. The real panic begins when people try to search for information. For 2 decades, we have trained ourselves to believe that the answer to any question, from the most mundane to the most complex, is on YouTube. How to tie a tie? YouTube it. How to understand quantum physics? YouTube it. Suddenly, the world's largest how-to manual is gone. The immediate consequence isn't boredom. It's a global crisis of competence. People have forgotten how to do things without a video guide. The silent, invisible chaos begins.
Part 3. The first week. The economic meltdown. As the world grapples with a broken internet, the second wave of the disaster hits, the economic fallout. We're not just talking about big names like MrBeast or PewDiePie. We're talking about millions of YouTubers, creators, editors, managers, animators whose entire livelihood vanished overnight. An entire global industry, larger than the economy of some small countries, erased. This triggers a wave of unemployment unlike anything seen in the digital age, but the damage goes deeper. For years, businesses big and small have poured billions into YouTube advertising. It was the most effective way to reach customers. Now, that entire channel is gone. Marketing departments are in chaos. Companies that built their entire brand on YouTube influencers find themselves with no audience. The stock market tumbles as investors realize how deeply intertwined our economy was with this single, now non-existent, platform. And perhaps most tragically, we witness the death of the small business dream. The baker who taught cake decorating, the mechanic who shared repair tips, the musician who found their audience. All of them are silenced, their digital storefronts turned to dust. Part 4. The first month, the great culture war with YouTube gone. A massive power vacuum emerges. Billions of users are now information homeless, desperately looking for a new place to go. And the other platforms can smell the blood in the water. The platform wars begin. TikTok tries to lure creators with its massive user base, but its short-form format can't replace long-form documentaries and tutorials. Twitch becomes the new home for gamers, but it's not built for evergreen content. Facebook and Instagram push their video features harder than ever. New platforms emerge, promising to be the next YouTube. The result is chaos and fragmentation. There is no longer a central hub for video content. Your favorite history channel might move to Nebula, your favorite gamer to Twitch, and your favorite vlogger to Instagram. The shared cultural space that YouTube created is gone. And with it, our digital memory. Think about it, the first video ever uploaded. Me at the zoo. The birth of viral hits like Charlie Bit My Finger. Countless hours of historical news footage, concert recordings, family moments, and scientific lectures. It's all gone. It's as if the Library of Alexandria burned down again. But this time, the scrolls were made of pixels, and the fire was a rock from space. A massive part of our collective human memory from the 21st century has been permanently erased. Part 5. 1 year later, The world after. So, what does our world look like 1 year after the day YouTube disappeared? The internet is a different place. It's more fractured. To follow your favorite creators, you now need 5 different apps instead of 1. The concept of a viral video that everyone has seen is rarer. Our shared culture has become a collection of isolated echo chambers. Perhaps there are some positives. Maybe people read more books. Maybe local communities become stronger as people are forced to learn skills from their neighbors instead of a screen. But more likely, our attention spans, already fractured, have shattered completely. With the dominance of short-form content on platforms like TikTok, the era of the deep dive documentary, the long-form video essay, the patient tutorial ... may be over for good. We've lost our digital library and replaced it with an endless stream of digital candy. The fall of YouTube wasn't just the end of a company. It was the end of an ecosystem, a culture, and a global memory. It revealed how fragile our modern, digital civilization truly is, how dependent we become on these centralized, vulnerable platforms. And it leaves us with one terrifying question: if the second biggest website in the world can vanish in a day ... what can't?